And welcome back to Music Free Gaming. Hope you're having a fabulous day. It is a Thursday. Yes, it is Thursday. For all of you who celebrate Thursday, congratulations on a Thursday. It's great to be here. Hey, let's get into some Minecraft because, that's where the fun is. Or fun? Busy work? Stuff. Elena, welcome in, welcome in. Great to have you here. Over on the Twitch side of the house. It is awesome. I am buried. Look at this. The shulker monster is out of control. It's time to do something about it. So we're going to be setting up filters in the sorting system. It's going to be very exciting. That's totally the word I'm looking for. Exciting. We all know cleaning is the most exciting thing ever, and that is what we're going to be doing today. Cleaning and stuff because it's fun, right? Anyway, now I do need to start getting some things put away here because the shulker monster is in fact out of control. So part of the fun here is going to be trying to figure out what the heck am I doing? I know, cleaning, right? I don't do it at home. I don't know why I should do it here in Minecraft. It's just that just seems like a really silly thing to do, right? But no, if I'll clean here in Minecraft if it means I don't have to clean at home, right? That'll keep my wife happy. Sure, all of the not cleaning. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, that's fine. But I still need to start putting things away here, and it's going to be, crazy. Right? Crazy? Yeah. Anyway, if I can remember what buttons do, I was going to look and see if I had any nether trees here. I don't think I do. Ooh. Do you have popcorn? Popcorn sounds amazing. Okay. All right. So what am I doing? I don't know. So I do know that I have. Ooh, let's make some signs. I have crafting tables over here. This is going to be great signs. Okay. This will be a show. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's grab a couple of signs here. So there are a few places I know what's going to go there. I just apparently don't have anything to put there. So in these two slots here, right, this is going to be, probably warped, I don't know, warped stem. Stem. There we go. And this is going to be the, Crimson stem, not the Crimson Tide. That's like a university in Alabama, and I don't think I want them around here today. Okay. So the next question is, what else is going where? So I think, let's see. I think let's go ahead and grab. So we're going to have lights, we're going to have mob drops, we're going to have rails and things. Okay, let's maybe start some of that over there. Okay. This seems like fun, right? Sure. Yeah, absolutely. So what we're going to do is climb up this way. Now, I love how simple these things are to set. So yeah, grab this one. So let's start here, and we're going to do lights. You know what I should have done? Hang on. I need to, get some inventory space. Fortunately, some of this is actually sortable, so it's going to go into the system slowly. I'm going to have to add some more copper golems to this mess, but like all of this wood And probably the deep slate and that stuff, that packed ice I actually want. Yeah, that stuff can go in and get sorted by the copper golems. All right. Yeah, so we'll do lights and stuff here. Let's do... Yeah, we'll do wool and glass and dyes and stuff over here. And if we've got empty slots, that's going to be fine. Okay? Okay. We'll end up with some weird stuff floating around, I'm sure. But, okay, let's get our lights. Also, apparently, other random things. All right, those and the lantern and a end rod and stuff. Okay. Save. This is really easy to set. Okay, nothing overly crazy here. I am going to need some other torches and things, which I don't have. Oh, glowstone. But it's all right, as they say. At least I hope they say, because he's all right. Okay. So lights and stuff are going to go here. So I can take, like, all of these lanterns and end rods, right? And I can throw them in here. And this little dude is going to sort everything in there. It's going to be wonderful. This looks like a very cozy sloth. Oh, creaking hearts. That should go with... That should go with the pale oak. Which, can I get to over here? Yes. Wow. Okay. You know, every once in a while. Every once in a while. Okay, creaking heart can go in here too. Wonderful. All right, nice. Okay, so we've got lights and stuff happening here. Let's see, what else? Is that snow? Yeah, I should have thrown that in the sorter too. All right, so what's the next thing we've got? I don't know, should we do mob drops next, I guess? Sure. All right, so mob drops, it's going to be most of this stuff. Wind charges, string, glow ink, gunpowder, rotten flesh, breeze rods. Yeah, all that fun stuff. Okay. So we'll throw all of this in here. Okay. Now, I don't know how much of that's going to end up there. Something. Unfortunately, I did not think to bring enough stuff here to actually show what's on the front of these chests. That would have been helpful. Okay. That's fine. We'll, oh, actually, you know what I should do? I really should just maybe go throw another couple of copper golems in this. Okay. So let's just set this mob drops. This, at least, I can grab a lantern. Right? And put it in the thing. Okay? Great. Because we know what that is. Oh, look! Dude's got a spear. Hey, congrats on your spear, my guy. Yeah, it's an excellent spear. It's all sharp and pointy and stuff. Yeah, good for you. All right. Yes, mobs have spears. Ooh, scary. Actually, it can be, because they can hit you from further away. So, you know, that's a thing. Yeah, this is the right one. And I have shears, and there are pumpkins. Perfect. All right. Now, what would be fabulous as if I actually had a shulker unloader, but I don't. So we'll just figure things out as we go, I guess. Oh, it's going to be dumping a lot of things in by hand, I can tell. But first things first, let's go ahead. I'm going to duck through this wall. Okay. Cool. Now, let's go ahead and get out our copper fixins. Hi, guys. And I think what I want to do is let's get shears. There we go. Oh, I should probably wax them. Otherwise, they'll just get all old and stuff. All right. Get rid of that. And send you guys in there. Yeah, you go ahead. In fact, I think I'm going to give you one more friend. There you go. Ah! Okay. Did I wax the right thing? Are you all waxed and stuff? I think so. I think they're fine. All right. Cool. I hope they're all right. Nice. Yeah, this one in particular definitely needed a few more copper golems and probably a few more around to the other side. What would be the best way to get over there? I guess this way. All right. Yeah, so right through... Yeah, right through there. Sure. I know what I'm doing here, right? I do not know what I'm doing here. Ah, look. Hi, I'm freezing to death. That's cool. Like, so frozen and stuff. That's how cool it is. So cool, I am frozen. Just like Elsa, and yeah. Okay. What? Well, yes. No, that's absolutely what I was looking for. Oh yeah, my snowman's over here. He's having a time. Just in case I needed more snow, I'm set. All right. Yes, so I need to come over here. And, okay, do I have actual snow? Yes. Cool. Nice. So, next step. I need a couple more snowmen. Hey, Snoopers! Welcome, welcome. Great to have you back. Shenanigans are probably happening here somewhere. At least that's the hope and dream, that we will have all of the shenanigans. Okay. All right, there we go. Hope you've been having a wonderful time. Or at least a time. There we go. I hope they're all waxed and... Yeah, go on in there. Enjoy your sweet, sweet life of sorting and stuff forever and ever and ever. Okay. Okay, yep, go on in. You're gonna love it in there. There's, there's stuff for you to sort. You know you like housework. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah, there's a chest there. Go do the thing. Am I streaming on YouTube as well? Yes, I am. I am streaming on YouTube, where Snoopers is, and on Twitch, where Maleta is hanging out, and on Kick, where all the spam bots are. It's a grand old time. Yeah, get in there. Okay, could you, like, do something so I could place this block down. That would be awesome. Come on. I should probably, let's see. Is there something I can... I don't have anything over there that I can sort. Come on, go consort. Consorting is good, right? As long as it's not with the enemy. I don't know. But yes, I multi-stream, which is fun. YouTube technically is my main channel. At least I think of it as being my main channel. All right. Come on, guys. In you go. Yo. Unlike certain raccoons and meerkats or whatever, these guys do not like to move it, move it. Come on. You like to move it, move it. All right. You know, yeah, get in. All right, fine. We're going to do this the old-fashioned way. Oh, put the links there. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I don't even have a link to some of that stuff. All right. That's fine. Come here, guys. I should just have a link to my socials. Actually, but... Hey, dude, thank you. Yes, you need to be over here. Okay, now, stay. Jeez, they're worse than cats. All right, down we go. That's okay. We're sorting. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Okay. So we've got 3 over there. Let's add... I know this is totally not doing all the sorting I was going to do. We'll add another... I don't know. Do I want to add another 3 here? And then we can start cutting down the number of golems because we just won't have nearly as much stuff going around. Okay. Okay. I can do that. Maybe. All right. So we'll just do it this way. Aha. That'll show you. I'll do it from the inside. Ha-ha. The golems are coming from inside the house. Also, I don't need the leads anymore. Okay. Okay, that may look like a pumpkin. Okay. Might even smell like a pumpkin. But it was actually copper. Okay. And, yeah. All right. Okay, and then you get a wax. That's right. They're here for the full Brazilian. All right. And then one more. Okay. I swear that looks like I'm waxing the chest. And we're not here for chest waxing, okay? That's an entirely separate stream and probably against TOS here on YouTube and or Twitch. Kick is probably okay. But no, but for the rest of those, yeah, maybe not. Okay, so let's see now. Yeah, getting into all of this place is just craziness. All right. So let's see over here. We'll just do this one. Hi. Okay. Stream joke. Velcro. What a ripoff. Yeah, I don't know. That one. I'm not sure I was so hooked on that one. Okay. All right, we'll do, I think, 2 extra in here. Okay. Yeah, because we don't need a lot. Once we start getting over here, most of the bulk items and stuff should be taken care of. right? Because we've got all of the stone over here, right? We've got woods and stuff happening here. And then we're going to start hitting mob drops and lights and colored things and all of that stuff. So, yeah. Hopefully we don't need to worry about that. Okay, so we'll give this guy a life companion. Hi. Yeah, you're going to be perfect. Okay? You're going to love it here. Okay, I'm just running through. It's all good. All right, and then we'll just do one extra one in here too. And then the last one can be just the one golem and we should be fine. All right, nice. Well, that helped me put off doing sorting for, 5 minutes and stuff, so we're good, right? Oh, man. Anyway, hope y'all are doing okay. In all seriousness. Oh, copper is what should maybe go over here. Yeah, copper and workbenches and stuff would be good. So let's do... Now, copper is stupid. So, it's stupid because there are just so many... so much of it. All right, so that's old copper, and this will be new copper. Like, there's just so many different copper variants. And I like it, but holy cow, there's so much of it. So you almost, it said have to split it up into multiple different types of stuff here, right? So, new copper. So that's going to be this one. Okay, so we'll put in a copper thing and a copper thing. All right. All right, and then this, oh, right, because these are the nether woods, which I do not have. Okay, which, you know, happens. Okay, here. Enjoy sorting some chests. You'll love it. Okay. Now, oh, I also need plants and stuff, right? And said workstations need to happen here somewhere, so I think those will go. I don't know. We'll put workstations over here, right? Crafting tables and stuff. Okay, now, I know I'm probably the only one who thinks this way, but for me, oops, no, chests are a workstation. Okay, maybe it's weird or whatever, but that's totally how I think of them. So we're going to, unfortunately, I put all of my other wood and stuff away, so like my other crafting table. So, speaking of things that aren't sorted, hope those guys are all having fun. Let's see now. I guess I can probably go ahead and throw the copper in there. I also don't have a spot for... Heck, I probably don't have a spot for sticks. That would be weird. I always have a hard time deciding where sticks need to go. Oh, look, workstations. Cool. Oh, hang on. Since I should have probably over here by now. Yeah. Yeah, I need another crafting table. Oh, yeah. See, this is going to be so nice when it's all sorted out. stuff. All right, so let's get back up here. All right, because, right, that's going to go there. Okay. That's not helpful. You know, gotta place things going in the right direction. Speaking of things going in the right direction, we'll put shulker shells in there too. I mean, there's a whole giant pile of them over there, but just in case. Speaking of things going in the right direction, I think I've got some technical stuff to sort out, but I think I might be able to set things up and maybe have my wife come on an episode of the Music Free Static podcast. So I think that'll be fun. I don't know what we would talk about. I mean, contrary to popular practice, I'm sure, my wife and I actually talk to each other. So, you know, that's cool. Okay, so that can go in there. So yeah, I'm sure we could find something fun to talk about. Oh, bones, feathers, leather, this stuff, that stuff. I might put, okay, yeah, leather's gonna go in there, bones will go in there, feathers. Again, mob drops, right? So all of that fun. Yeah, so I've got some technical stuff to sort out as far as how we would actually be able to record it and things like that. But yeah, I think it'd be really cool. Yeah, we'll totally find stuff to talk about. Heck, we got talking about Star Trek tonight. That was fun. I've got iron ore here. Did I not have iron in the ore box? Ore is over there. Okay. Yes, because it turns out, yeah, we have opinions. Okay, I do have one thing. There we go. Have I caught up with Spacemen? Yes, I listened to the episode of Once We Were Spacemen with Seth Green today. Listen to that one. I could do with a lot less swearing in my life, and Seth Green did not help with that. But otherwise, it's fun. Though his wife did a number of music videos that I got a chuckle out of, with a handful of other people, I'm sure, with a group they called Team Unicorn, and that was a special breed of fun. I got a kick out of some of that. Okay, I also am going to need I'm going to need food. That's not food. Wasn't my opinion on that one? With Seth Green, it was okay. It wasn't the best, one of their better ones, I think. Partly because they kept talking over each other, which was a little weird. And I said I could do with a lot fewer swears in my life. But otherwise, it wasn't bad. Let's see. All right, so that's copper. What else do I? Oh, I need food. Food. Hang on. Let's grab some more signage. Yeah, I'm gonna need some food. I'm gonna need some plants. Yeah, awkward and shallow. That was a good way of putting it, Snoopers. They had some really good conversations with people on some of their other episodes This one was, yeah, awkward and shallow. That's a good way of putting it. They had some great ones. I sent on to my daughter who wants to be an actor. The one they had with was it Gina Torres, who played Zoe on Firefly. That one was really good. Let's see, let's do plants and food. We'll do it like that. Yeah, I think that'll work. With the always ever-present question of where the heck do golden carrots go? They go in plants or in food? But yeah, this last episode was just, I don't know, man. Okay, right, food's in this one? Yeah. All right, so slap in a pork chop, we'll slap in a golden carrot. Plants should also include the seeds, so we'll put the pumpkin seeds in there. Okay, let those little guys deal with that. Let's see. But yeah, I've really enjoyed the podcast, though. That's been such a good one. I don't know if I like that wood, but we'll go with it. Okay, so we've got some leftovers here. All right, stuff that didn't get sorted properly, I guess. What is... I wonder why that's... I don't know. Maybe I threw them in and did weird things. Seth's voice sounded wrecked. Well, I don't know. Seth's voice has always sounded a little bit off. Oh, because I don't have signs in there. That makes sense. Yep. Okay. But yeah, I think Seth... I don't know, man. It was just... I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to judge. Let's put it that way. I do need to decide where the heck gravel is going to go. That would be a plus. Okay, so we have sand. Oh, that's endstone. Sandstone is going to go here. Let's just put... because I don't think I'm sorting it over there. So let's just put gravel here. Sure, that's a good place for gravel. Why not? Yeah, gravel will go there. Maybe we'll put sand and stuff there too, but... okay, so the cut sandstone should end up in that spot. This isn't waxed copper, this is just regular copper. So it should end up in the right place too. I'm hoping that maybe some of this might possibly make sense to somebody else that's in here. But yeah, I kind of wonder if Seth weren't partaking of something. As he might when he gets nervous. Okay, mob drops. I need another mob drop indicator. I don't have one, but I'd be nice to. Did I just see a zombie? Maybe I'm just seeing things. That's okay too. I can see that. Okay. Oh, look. Plants. And brick. I think... oh, I do have a brick thing. Perfect. Alright, so pork chops can go in there. Snow actually gets sorted early. Alright, that's not what I'm looking for. All right. So I think... Well, let's go take a look. See if the brick is all there. But yeah, they had some fun episodes. This just wasn't one of the best. All right, so let's see. We need a brick wall because that I think is the only thing missing from this. Yeah. Okay. So I'll go ahead and throw those in there so they can get to sorting. I think the decorated pots, of course, that's got flower or sherds and stuff on it, so I don't know. But I do have lots of leaves, so because I was doing terraforming or something. I don't know. Something that involved leaves, so that's probably cool. Spruce leaves. Okay. That is spruce. Okay. All right. So spruce is good. Oak. Oak is there. Cool. Also, I suppose I need a spot for moss. Mangrove goeth there. No. Okay. Set with mangrove too. Sweet. I like it when things are kind of sort of where they need to be. Okay, here. You guys enjoy your leafy greens. More people should. I don't like them, but that's just me. I'm weird like that. Alright, so let's get over here now. Hi, look. If you were looking for random weird chaos and back and forth and jumping from topic to topic, hey, yep, that's music for gaming right there. Okay, so plants. Oh, that's mob drops. This is plants. Right. Okay, we'll just no. That's maybe not fabulous. Okay. All right. Yes, I was definitely doing some form of decorating with this stuff at some point, which is great. Decorative nonsense is good nonsense, right? Right. Okay. Oh, do I have bones in the mob drops? Yeah. Here, let's do this. Keep one of those so I can put the mob drop. Normally I use like rotten flesh, but a bone seems like a reasonable thing to go. To go right there. Plants. Oh, right, plants. Pumpkin. Ta-da. Oh, I should probably carve a jack-o'-lantern and throw that in there too. Or should... Okay, help me out here, y'all. The carved pumpkin definitely should go in here, right? Does a jack-o'-lantern go in with the pumpkins, or does it go in with the light blocks? Help me out here. What makes sense? Right? I'm kind of leaning towards light blocks, partly just because there are so many there we go. There are so many plants that there may not be room for it, but I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All right, I'm going to put them in there. I'm sure at some point Somebody will care. But today is not that day. Okay. So pumpkins go in there too. All right. Sweet. We're kind of sort of getting there. Right? Obviously, there's a lot of things that are not being sorted right now. Okay, slime balls. Oh, I should probably... Okay. All of this stuff. Oh, calcite and... Ooh, that is a thing. I don't have those sorted out anywhere, do I? Okay. Sure. Calcite, dripstone, and amethyst. Okay, so I've got gravel here. I think I might... I don't know. Maybe I should put... I don't know. Okay, if I put the calcite and dripstone here, that could be fine. And then I could put, like, amethyst and obsidian and stuff over there, maybe? I don't know. I've got lots of room, so it's not like I couldn't do other things, but calcite, dripstone. All right. So calcite, go here, I guess. Dripstone will go here. Right. All right, and then... All right, well, I'll pick them up at the other end. That's fine. Gravel. Oh, and I think I'm already sorting blaze rods, so let's just go ahead and throw those in there too. They'll make their way around somewhere. Okay. Yes, this is going to be great. I like the system. It's just big. Okay, so mob drops. I need this one. Mob drops. Wherein we drop ourselves some mobs. Oh. Okay, now so slime goes in there. I'm also going to need then a slot here for redstone and all that stuff, but I think that'll go over here. So we've got lots of room, but not an infinite amount of room. So I have to be a little bit careful where we're putting things. Also, things like honey, right? I don't know. Does honey count as a mob drop? Honey and honeycomb? And honey bottles. I'm not entirely sure where I would put all of that stuff. Oh, also I need skulk. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. And moss and right. Okay. No, this is totally fine and things. I do still have some room over here, so we're good. Yeah, the amount of items is getting a bit much. Yeah, it's definitely getting up there. Most of the time I don't mind it, but every once in a while it's like, you know what? And honestly, sometimes it's just like, how do I want to sort this? Like a smaller palette? I guess that makes sense. Oh. No, honestly, I don't mind most of what's there. But yeah, every once in a while it's like, start wondering. I honestly, there are a few things I definitely want more of. Right? I want um I want uh I want some more greens and blues. Right? Because we don't really have a lot of those. That I think would be really nice to have. You know, actually, and more stairs and slabs. Yeah. And maybe that's something that would come if they were to do the ever threatened end update or something, right? You know, this is calcite, but you know what I could do on some of these? Maybe I could, instead of putting an item frame, we could put a shelf and put like 2 or 3 items in. That might be useful. Because it doesn't make sense to have a multi-item sorter that's only sorting one item, you know? Oh, speaking of items, have y'all been seeing the baby zombies? Or not baby zombies, the new baby mobs that are out there? Those are now hyper cute. Okay, I think I'm going to put amethyst in with the calcite as well. Okay, might be confusing to somebody, but oh, okay, hang on. But yeah, they've got new models for baby critters, which is cool. Yeah, so they're updating the block or the models for basically all of the animals. The snapshot that dropped earlier this week, I think it was, did added new horse models for the baby horses of all flavors, which is fun. But yeah, so they're new models for the cats and stuff. If you go to the Minecraft channel in the Discord, I posted a picture of one of the new kittens. It was the jelly kitten. Just in case you want to be cuted out by everything. I think we'll put arrows in with the mob drops. I think that makes some sense. And yeah, I need to figure out where I'm actually going to take all of those carrots. Yeah, so it's really cute. I don't think it was this snapshot, but maybe a couple of snapshots prior. Yeah, that one. They had they showed a bunch of the baby animals and stuff, which was said it was really cute. Some arrows up there. You want a baby witch? That they might not do. I agree, it would be cute, but sadly. Okay, so I need... So we've got new copper going there. Why don't we put skulk right here? That should work. Yeah. We'll put skulky bits here. Yeah, they could. It's one of those things, too, I wonder... Okay, that's fine. I wonder if they're going to be updating the models for all of the baby, or all of the critters, actually. Yeah, skulk is going in that one. Okay. Because they could, right? Honestly, most of the models in Minecraft could use an update. Especially the older ones, like, you know, the sheep and the cows and things. There's a reason so many people like using the thing. What is this stupid resource pack called? Fresh animations. That's the thing. There's a reason people like the fresh animations resource pack, right? Because it just looks really, really cute. Well, okay. Those I think will be fine. Here, let's pull the stone out of there. So, yeah, I think it's going to be a thing where it's like, yeah, maybe something here needs to change. Okay, so these ones are done. That's snow. That's fine. All right, let's start cleaning up this mess, right? We got a bunch of stuff here, so. Yeah, so I'm going to need to do one that's glass and dyes and all sorts of stuff. Carpet and cool stuff like that. Yeah. All right. Well, the wool is going to go over here. So we're going to do colored items here against this wall. Okay, so let's do. Okay, so we need some dyes. And then that's not going to be dyes. Okay, you know what? This shulker box needs to go someplace else. Actually, I need to just take the iron out of it. Not that one. This one. Okay, we're gonna get there. Also, I think I had some. Yeah, this is where the glass was, and the stone, and the sand. Okay. I knew I had more of this stuff. I just forgot where, because organization is cool. Okay. Yeah. No, I totally know what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, I think a shulker unloader might be a good thing. Okay. Yeah, so this. Yeah, so all of this is gonna. We'll have to figure all this fun stuff out. But okay. Oh look, more levers. Good, because I need levers or something. Always need levers. That's the thing. Oh, also, I don't have a spot, or do I not have a spot? I don't have a spot for dirt and grass. Cool. Well, that's going over here, apparently. Yep, that's gonna go here. Ta-da! Okay, yeah, yep, right next to the skulk. I am trying to be mildly organized, okay? And I am mildly organized. That's... At this point, should I care? Yes. Do I care? Well, that's a definite maybe, my friends. That is a definite maybe. Okay, light gray stained glass. Yeah, all the good stuff. All right, so yes, let's get over here. So we're gonna do. How do I want to do this? Let's do. We'll do dyes. Oops, dues. Yes, those are the things you pay. So we'll do dyes, and we'll do wool, and then we'll do glass. That seems like a reasonable way of sorting that. Okay, cool. All right, well, let's do some things. Also, I need to add those bricks. I need to add a brick to the brick sorter over there. Cool. All right. Yeah, it's actually getting to a point where I can start throwing a handful of this garbage into these boxes here, or just into the system and getting it sorted. Now, I've got a lot of things that I probably won't throw in here because I do want to keep some stuff for myself because I'm a selfish person or something. No, no, I just don't have a lot of it and I might need it myself. But, you know, this is for extras. If you have extras, this is a place to dump it. Okay, let's see. So what's in here? Oh, also I do need to do rails and stuff as well. So, okay, this apple needs to go in with the foodstuffs. Because I consider apples food and not plants. Plants are things that you would plant. And you don't plant apples in Minecraft. You plant oak trees, which is totally different. All right. Yeah, so let's see. I've got... I want to do rail. Let's... I think I have a rail box here, actually. Yes. Lovely. Lovely. So we're going to grab some rails. And I think a minecart will be helpful here. Right, and we'll just put rails in this box. Okay? Yeah, that goes back there. Oh, you know what? I have a phantom membrane. Yes, I have crazy ideas for a phantom membrane farm. I don't know entirely how they're going to work, but I have them. So that'll be something. Okay. Right. Rails go here. Yes. Okay. So rail, 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 rail. Minecart. Haha. That one's going to be a little heavy, but it's okay. Yeah, because it turns out phantoms can spawn inside buildings as long as they're within a certain bounding box and stuff. Oh, I don't know where I'm going to put bones here. So yeah, so there's some cool things that I might be able to do. Okay. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and put the frog lights in. Go grab that honey block. And let's head back up in here. Because we sort. Oh yeah. Yeah, lights go in there. Did I put... I have not figured out where honey's going. Okay. That's fine. Alright, so let's now meander. Oh, do I have a furnace here in the workstations? I don't. Okay, well that's about to change. There comes a point to this. Ah, cheese monkeys. There comes a point to this where you just start throwing things in and see what doesn't get sorted. Hi, where did the furnace go? It went through. Somehow, somewhere, some why. I put it in, it dropped right through. It should be down there, unless it's caught, which is a distinct possibility. It could be caught in a sorter. All right, well, we'll just pretend like we don't care. Haha, that'll show you. All right, I don't know who I'm showing, but I bet they're all, you know, a Twitter or something. Okay. Oh, this hay bale. Hay bale should go with the foodstuffs because wheat is going to come in here. Okay. Okay, wheat's going to go in here. Oh, you know what? Let's make bread. I like bread. I like bread way too much. Are you one of those people who likes bread way too much? I totally am. I want to eat all the bread. And I can't eat all the bread because it's bad for my heart and stuff. Gotta love the desire to be healthy at some point in my life. On the other hand, I think it hasn't made itself known on the scale, but I think I've dropped another inch on my waistline because my belt is fitting looser, and that's awesome. Okay, so those. Oh, did I? I don't know if I have emerald ore in the ore filter here. I might. Then again, I might not. So, nope. Well, now we do. Okay. And oh, iron. Because I don't think I've got raw iron here. I don't have other iron. Maybe. Yeah, because I'm going to put all of the other stuff here. Let's go ahead and put iron in here too. Yeah, that's fine. But of course, that also means the iron bars are going to go in here. Okay. Which should be fine. Right? I don't think that's going to be that big a deal. Okay. Okay, glass, obviously we need to sort out. Bars. All of this. Honestly, I don't know. Oh, that's wool. That's not going to go anywhere. Okay, so that's going to go in. The stone can go in. The wool still needs to be sorted. Okay, we're quite possibly making progress. Let's go ahead and throw these bricks in here too. Bricks, 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 and stuff and things. Okay. Again, I don't know where the bone meal is going to go. Oh, that's... Oh, yeah, terracotta box would be helpful too, won't it? Okay. Cool. Yep, because all of the things that do different colors are going to be here. So that's our terracottas, right? Our dyes, all of that stuff. Terracotta. Oh, yeah, we be doing things now. Okay, let's pop this down. I do know I can put the sunflower in places. Terracotta. I need another... I'll put the... I don't want the brown terracotta there. I need another terracotta block. All right. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Since that's... I have a dye. I don't know if this is the dye I really want to use for this, but... dyes go here. But it's bright and obvious, so... You know, bright and obvious seems like a reasonable thing to be dealing with here on a lovely Thursday. Speaking of lovely and Thursdays, everyone ready to freeze to death here the next few days? Just me? All right, cool. I'm going to go up around the other side. Yeah, since apparently there's like a winter storm or something moving in and freezing out half the US. So, you know, that's fun and exciting. We may get snow here on, well, maybe tomorrow, maybe Saturday. Okay, so I think I said dyes were going to be this third box. Yeah, right? Yes, okay. Oh, I didn't put the sunflower in the plant box. All right, we'll deal with that in a minute. Plants. Any of you watch like what is that movie? Wall-E? Wall-E's a fun movie. I like that movie. Okay, glass is the first box. Okay, cool. Good to know that's going to be impossible to see. Okay. Black stained glass. Cool. Black stained glass will go there. Black, nope. I mean, it can go there, but that's not going to be helpful. Black, go there. There we go. It'll eventually get sorted out someplace helpful. All right, so wool is going to go in here as well. So, let's see. Right. Wool goes here somewhere. And one of these boxes I had, this one. Haha! That one's got all sorts of wool. Okay, so we've got ourselves carpets. I should maybe think about putting this in some sort of order. But, you know, where's the fun in that? Okay, blue, gray, sure. Okay, so those should all get sorted out properly. All right. All right. You know what? We'll use wool there. Something. Okay. So there's some lime wool. So that'll get sorted in. Light blue. Oh, let's go ahead and make some light blue carpet too, since I need to do that too. Light blue carpet. Okay. All right, cyan. Yeah, you know, all the good stuff. You know, pink. Okay. Great. Okay, cyan needs to go in here somewhere. Okay. Oh, pink I've already got. Or at least pink carpet I've already got. Yeah, these two little guys are just going to be working their little bones off, aren't they? It's like, hi, I would like to sort my wool, please. Yes, you're far down on the line where I expect not to have to do lots of this stuff, but guess what? We're sorting it now. Okay. Magenta, gray, light gray. Okay. All right, so light gray wool will go right there. Okay. Just let that sort itself out as well. Magenta. Right. Okay. Oh, gray wool needs to go in there too. Oh. The fact that I was looking in the box threw them off. You know what happens? Okay, terracotta is going to go over here, so we'll do that. Here, have some more terracotta. You'll love it. That diorite should not be there. Do I have a spot for diorite? I do. Okay. All right. So, oh, hey, look, more terracotta and some more wool. Okay. I did have the blue wool, right? Nope. Aha. Do now. Okay, green terracotta. Great. Black. Oh, black and brown wool. So, all right. So, that's green terracotta. Brown wool. Okay. Let's put that there. Black wool. Oh, isn't this the most exciting content like ever? I mean, I need the terracotta. Don't need the wool. Oh, okay. Actually, I don't need the terracotta either. All right. Brown terracotta is going to go back in there. Right, and I need a slot for moss, so we'll figure that out. You know, I've got grass and dirt and stuff like right here. Let's put the moss next to the grass and dirt stuff. Okay, oh, and more furnaces. Perfect. All right, yeah. I think that'll make sense. We'll put the moss next to the grass. I am trying to have some sort of logic here, except where I totally forget to place things in places. You know, that's... Okay, so I need sunflower. We'll go in there. All right. Oh, I forgot to put this dye in, so let's... You know, since I could craft it, I don't think I put any white dye in the filter, so we'll go do that as well. I still don't know where I want the bone meal to go, but you know, I bet it's fine. Oh, furnaces, right? Workstations. Okay, there we go. Ah, yes, this is exciting as watching somebody organize their socks. But you got to admit, it is really, really cool when they get their socks folded perfectly and they just sort of lay right. Oh, it is the greatest thing ever. Man, I don't know why anybody would not be excited about that. Especially when they get the nice Argyle socks next to the wool fuzzy socks, and then you get your fun socks all laid out like in a rainbow and stuff. Oh, man, it is so awesome. So awesome. Man, it's on like ESPN 8 or something. The Ocho competitive sock folding. And I know why. I know why people are excited about it. I totally get it. Okay. I don't know that I have a spot for quartz. I don't know that I have a spot to get out of here. Okay. Down we go. All right. So far, so good. So far, so good. Yeah. We're making some progress here. All right. This one, we'll just set down there. This guy, yeah. Yeah, this one. We'll soon find out if I don't have a spot for quartz. Okay. And I think I put the light gray wool in there, so if not, we're going to have a lot of it showing up in the unsorted section. Okay. Let's see now. Oh, right, obsidian. I need a spot for nether stuff too, right? A place where I can have nether rack and nether brick and stuff like that. So obsidian and soul sand and stuff might end up over there. All right. Well, we have more blocks to work our way through here. So, okay. Is that? Yeah, black wool. Oh, and copper bars, which I need to set up filters for. All right. Yeah, all sorts of good stuff here. All right, so first box. Right, the obsidian, which I don't have anything to do with yet. Oh, right, the yellow wool, which I was going to sort and then didn't. The tough. Actually, I think I want to save that box. Because I think I need a lot of that tough. All right. At least, you know, for other builds and things like that, you know? Fun stuff like that. Oh, this isn't. I guess this is where I could be. It's not where I want to, totally where I want to be, but it's not that far off. Okay. All right, so I need to, a new copper box, put some copper bars. Awesome. All right. Let's go sort some of the rest of this stuff out. Because obviously it's all the wool and stuff. That's going to be fairly straightforward. Yeah, I set this up so it shouldn't be too bad to get up here if anyone does need to come update some filters and things. All right. Sure. Yellow can go there. And we can grab some carpet. Go. Okay. And you have lime dye. Cool. I bet that's going to be exciting. Okay. Yellow wool. Okay, so yellow wool's in there. Lime wool is there. Did I set a... Oh, I didn't. The lime wool will go up front. Green wool and black. Okay. Green is now in. Put that there. And I needed some green carpet. Okay. Green carpet. Ack! So other than the fact I put those in the wrong spot, that's awesome. Right, so I need black carpet as well. This is doing a thing, I guess. Okay. Oh, right, this one. Okay. Orange. Do not have orange. But hey, we'll change that. Oops. I don't know what I did, but maybe my mouse flipped out. It happens. That's pink. There we go. Orange carpet. And purple wool, which I don't have in there. Okay. All right. Yep. Definitely getting some sort of progress. Light blue. Okay. Yep. Those poor copper golems are definitely seeing something. Okay. Okay. This the fern and the kelp can go with the plants. All right. So I think that box is actually just about ready to just sort. Black wool, yellow carpet, white carpets. Do I have white carpet? I don't, so now I do. Okay. And, okay, this is going to be really silly. I don't have white wool on me, so I'm just going to craft some. I never do this. I guess I didn't need a crafting table for that, but, you know, how often Do you actually craft wool out of string? I don't do it often. Like, never. Because I have wool farms and stuff for that. Okay. Okay. Put some plain glass up here. Oh, you know what I should do? Since I've got them, let's go ahead and get some glass panes as well. Okay. The other thing that'll need to go in there is, oh, I need one of those. Is, tinted glass. Right? Because it's got to go somewhere. And that's a good place for it. All right, but I need to... Okay. Glass goes there. I didn't put... All right. Nope, this is fine. Okay. So those are all labeled, which is great. Right, bones. You know, usually in my own sorting systems, I'll put bone blocks in with the mob drops because then you go with bones and bone meal. I probably still can do that, actually. Kelp and fern. Okay. Oh, that's like gray wool. It's like, why the heck is stone over here? But that's not stone. Oh. Drop that wool in there. Righto. Let's see. Anything else I need? Probably not. Oh, do I have string in the mob drops? Yes. Okay. Cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and put the bone blocks in there. It'll make sense. You'll have bones, you'll have bone meal, and you'll have bone blocks, so that'll work. All right. And we'll sort the stuff. Okay. So, let's see. This one should be empty now. All right. We're collecting a few empty shulker boxes, which is handy. Okay. Okay, that's right. Those were there for a reason. Right. Let's go ahead and throw this in the sorter and see what comes out unsorted. Okay, I know the pots are not going to get sorted. Okay, but it's okay. We'll sort it out later. No, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to, I don't know if water buckets are being sorted, but I don't know where I would sort them, but somewhere. So we'll just stick that there. The decorated pots, I don't know that I'm going to auto sort the ones that have all of the different paint, shirts and stuff on them. But the plain ones, I think we can throw in there. Okay. Okay, yeah. So far, so good, and I'm starting to get the mess cleaned up, okay? It's happening. Obviously, I got a few things that aren't, but it's happening. Getting there. Okay, and that's my mob heads bundle. All right. Don't want to throw that away. But it does have a few things. It's got some lights and stuff in it. I could put mob heads somewhere. Okay, I'll think about that. Also, I'm going to eat a carrot because that sounds delicious. All right, so I needed to come over here to the... Forgot. Oh, right, the nether trees are over there. Okay, right, lights are over here. So that would be not that box. Okay. Yeah, definitely not that one. The obsidian I still haven't sorted. That's cool. One of these boxes had... Yeah, this one. Okay, no, we're fine. This one had the different lights. It's got the soul torches and the copper torches, which look really cool. And we should, you know, sort them. All right, so let's go ahead. We'll do that. Okay. I think most of this I think can go into the sorting system. At least, I think. We'll find out now, won't we? Okay. So those will go in there. Right, the Lord's lights, the copper nuggets. Since I decided I'm putting in the nuggets and stuff in here. Okay. Do I have a... I thought I might have a crafting table up here, but it turns out I don't. Well, that's fine. We'll grab one copper ingot. Did not have to do that. Since it turns out I've got copper ingots right here. But I do need to get some... Actually, let's turn these nuggets into an iron ingot. Because I don't think I have an iron ingot in this... yeah. Okay, so that bar goes there. Actually, just line those up like so. Sweet. And... Right. All right, let's see. Do I have gold nuggets in here? We do now. All right. Okay, and again, iron bar will go up there. All right. Let's see. Okay, so I suppose I should, if I'm going to be putting iron in here, I should actually sort for it, huh? Okay, copper chain, I don't have a filter set for that yet. Okay, but the rest of this stuff, I think I do. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw that all in there. Yeah, blaze rods, all that good stuff. Right, and the obsidian. Right, which is going not there. Where was I going to put the obsidian? Oh, right. I think I was going to put the obsidian with nether stuff. That seemed like a reasonable place to put it. I just don't have another stuff thing. Okay. Oh, Podzol I don't have sorted yet. Okay, so the grass I do, string, all of that should go in. Copper chain I need to sort still. Podzol I need to sort. Okay, and let's go ahead and grab let's grab some Enderman heads. And we'll throw those into the mob drops. Okay. Because what's cool is all of the player heads, doesn't matter what they are, right? If it's you know, whatever. Except for a couple of specific ones. The ones that are built in. But all of the custom ones, the custom player heads will just drop. And they'll all fit in there. Okay. Podzol needs to go in here. Okay. And obviously, course would go in there too. Course dirt, but yeah, don't have that. Right, so this is moss, which I need to go get more of. Oh. On. Okay, that'll go over there. Okay, so I think I need to set up a shulker box full of unsorted things. That's... yeah, I'm just going to put that in my ender chest. Okay. You know, I could put a wither skeleton skull in the... oops, Podzol actually can go into the thing. I could put a wither skeleton skull in the sorting system. That would actually be kind of cool. All right, how you guys doing? Putting stuff away? Okay, they seem to be doing okay. Getting each other in each other's way a little bit, but not doing too bad. All right. Let's see what other shenanigans are going to happen here. All right, so our unsorted... why isn't diorite being sorted? I mean, I suppose... it should be being sorted. It should just go right in there. It's not blocked, so... it should happen. Here, let's make that the next one. See what happens when he grabs it. Okay. Alright, so little dude's got diorite. And he should take this all right on over. And right to that when he puts it away, just like a good little robot. Okay. Say... who said robots were dumb? Not me. I welcome our robot overlords. Okay, so this has some moss and stuff in it. Okay. All right. Hey, we're making progress, people. I've been putting this off for so long. Because, yes, it is, in fact, tedious as all heck. Okay. Moss is going in there. But, that said, it still needs to be done if I'm going to have this system be at all useful. Okay. Actually, you know what? I can just stick those into the system up here. Black wool, white wool, carpet, and that'll all eventually get put where it needs to go. Okay. And then, right, that is moss. Sweet. Yeah, and said all of this snow. That's what I was using for the placeholder. So, snow all ends up in here. Okay. Okay. Wow, there's a bunch of stuff that should have gotten sorted, but didn't. Okay, because they're dumb. I know bricks are there. All right, let's go check the dyes and things. Okay, so Yellow dye is in there, so that should go. Purple. Ooh, that's in fact purple wool. Got it. Purple wool is in there, so it should get sorted. Green dye is not, so that makes sense. Okay. And then, yeah, the purple wool. Okay. And then the terracotta, which is going in here. Okay. Which should sort right through there. Again. Should. Lots of shoulds. Okay. And then that's... and right, I don't have quartz going anywhere. I don't know that I am sorting cooked chicken. I think I am. But I'll bring one with me and just double check. Okay. Here we go. Food. Nope, I'm not. Cool. Well, I am now. Awesome. See, and that's why we've got the overflow. And then, of course, this actually does sort for tools and armor. And potentially some other things that I don't have in there. So that's cool. All right. So that'll go up there. Now, oh, right. So here we've got some glass. Some empty shulker boxes. That I think I want to keep. Yeah, I think all of this. Yeah, all of this I think is stuff I'm going to keep for myself. What to do with quartz and nether things. Okay. That's the thing I don't have an answer for. So let's... yeah, I'm just going to take this shulker. And again, we'll just load up stuff in here that's like, it needs to go somewhere, and I don't know where that is. But it's not here, so... figure that out. Okay. Red and magenta stained glass. Oh, you know what? I should... let's go ahead and craft those into panes as well. So we'll grab some magenta panes. We'll grab some red panes as well. And here we go. Cool. All right. So magenta pane and red pane. Okay. Nice. I'll go ahead and just throw those in there. The rest of this glass will come back and I'll use it somewhere else, but... all right. All right. Nice. All right, so this will go in the... I'm keeping the shulker chest, which is over here. Right, this one right here. So all that glass, that's empty. Right. That's iron and beacon and stuff. So honestly, this one, I know it's a little bit disorganized at the moment. I think I'm going to go put that in an ender chest. Okay, just to save it. Also, let's do that. We'll stick this wither skeleton head in the sorting system. So just in case somebody has a bunch of extra wither skulls, or wither skeleton skulls to throw into the system, we can have them. Mob drops, that would be the bones. with their skeleton skull. Okay. Cool. All right. Now, let's come to this big shulker monster we've got over here. Because we've got a bunch of random garbage in here, and it's all up here. This is all a little bit crazy. Now, yeah, things like the orange glass. All right. Now, some of these that are just bulk, so I'm not going to worry about. I'll just take those back, you know, stick them in my storage. Or like this one with the snow blocks. Maybe I'll leave a shulker box full of snow, or a couple of shulker boxes full of snow. I don't know. But we'll leave the... where was it? I had a... It's one of these. There we go. Okay. So I'll probably leave a shulker box full of snow, or 2 or 3, over here in the community storage just for reasons, right? Okay. But some of this, okay, like some of this ore I can pull out. Most of this is snow. Okay. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll just dump a few of these into the system. Okay. Ooh, glow lichen. That would be a good thing to throw into the plants. Huh? Hang on, I want to keep this packed ice though. All right. I do need to set up a thing for redstone too, but definitely not there yet. Okay, there's a lot of... Yeah, we can throw that in the system. Sure, why not? Okay, yeah, there's a lot of this. I think I can throw in... That one I probably have a bunch of glass that doesn't fit anywhere. Which is fine. We'll get that sorted out. It's okay. The puns, they don't hurt that much. It's fine. Okay. Oh, right. I need to put glow lichen in with the plants. Or do I put it with the lights? Let's put it in with the lights. Yeah, we'll put glow lichen in with the lights. That's fine. All right. Hopefully we're doing okay. Hope y'all are doing all right too. And maybe this will encourage you to clean up your shulker monster. Because we all know you've got him. Right? All right, so let's go ahead and throw a bunch of this stuff in. Unfortunately, it said it would actually be kind of nice if I had do I have a bamboo? I don't have a slot for bamboo. Oh. Okay. Right. Okay, so let's see. Bamboo. All right, so I'll have to deal with that differently then. Bamboo. Jeez. Okay. Well, fortunately, shouldn't be too crazy. I just think I'm going to have to move some stuff around, if I'm going to be honest. And that's going to be annoying, but that's okay. So the bamboo trap doors I need to keep because those are definitely not sorted anywhere yet. Okay. All right. Anything else? Oh, there's lots in here. So some of this is probably not well, it just doesn't have anything. I don't have sorting systems up for it or anything. That will all just end up where it ends up. And that's why you have an overflow. And then you can go back through. It's like, all right, hey, what don't I have? Okay. As I said, I want to be a little bit careful because I don't want to flood particular slices. I mean, I should have plenty of, or I should have protection here. I did design the system so it would have some protection. But, yeah. That doesn't mean I totally trust it. Okay. Oh, so the smooth stone can go in there too. I'm hanging on to this, okay. All right. This is why I do sorting systems. Because it's just easier to deal with. Right? Just throw all this stuff in. And rather than running back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, it's like, where does this go? What box does this go in? Then you don't have to do that. You just throw the ball in a dump area and let the system sort it out for you. Okay, one of those, that one had the bamboo. Okay, so that's not great. Let's grab some snow. All right, so I want to, let's do this. Let's just make this, yeah, we'll put them both here. Crims and warped. Okay. And warped. Warped? That, I don't know what I was spelling there, but that wasn't it. Okay. Cool. And then this will become bamboo. Since I don't have it set yet, this is real easy to change. Okay. And that's fabulous. Okay, so that's going to go up there. All right. Let's go see if I can set some filters. Okay, so bamboo is going to be this one right here. All right, and I need a crafting table. Okay, great. Okay, so, right, bamboo. So we'll get one of those. I also need to strip one of those. Okay. Okay, and now the rest of this I think can go into planks. And now we've got all sorts of stuff here, right? Okay, so we've got obviously the bamboo planks, some slabs, which then also gives me a mosaic. Okay, and a stair. Oh yeah, all the fun stuff, right? Okay. Plank. Mosaic. Trapdoor. Slab. Stair. Okay. So those can all go through. Oh. I wonder if do I not have birch trapdoors? Okay. I might not. Like I said, there are some things I may have missed while going through all the sorting, so. Okay, so I need a door. Pressure plate. Button. Okay. Door. Pressure plate. Button. And I think that's it, right? Bamboo. Oh, signs. Right. Signs of various flavors. Okay. I don't have sticks on me, do I? Do I? No, none of these have sticks. Okay. Cool. Well then, okay. Sticks and a bamboo sign. I also don't have any, well, actually I might have iron on me to do a hanging sign. That's the word I'm looking for. See if I have chains. I don't think I do. Okay. Great. All right. Well, that's fine. I'm just going to do the not worry about it right now approach. Okay. It just eventually they will end up not being sorted, and so if someone throws them in there, they end up in the overflow, and we'll deal with that. Okay. So I'm gonna put that back. Because yeah, we've got eventually we'll start seeing some things. Okay, so blocks of iron, the green dye. Alright. I thought I had green dye being sorted. The iron block, yeah, I don't have. Okay. The red glass, yep, makes sense. But I was fairly certain I had green dye being sorted. Oh, okay. Here, let's throw a bunch of stuff into the sorting system that I know I've got. Okay. So, actually, there's a bunch of this that probably I don't have in there. Green dye I should have. Lectern. Okay. I probably don't have a copper trapdoor there, which would be would definitely be a thing that I need to add into the sorting system. Okay. Okay, orange glass I need to sort. We'll double check the acacia, but because I'm fairly certain I don't actually have acacia shelves. And then we'll go check that glass and stuff. Yeah. Unfortunately, yep, this is slow. Take that white glass too. This is, as I said, I don't think I have the white glass. Whew. I hope this makes sense. Is this making sense to people? I hope it is. Oh, that's one thing I didn't do. I didn't do bamboo shelves. Well, that's okay, I guess. Okay. Fortunately, you know, I can take care of that. I can come over here. Right? Bamboo shelves are a thing, aren't they? Let's just double check. Bamboo. I think so. I think you have to make them out of stripped bamboo. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right, because yeah, everything is made out of strips. Yeah, there we go. All right. I need to save one to go set the filter, and we need to go set up some Add to our copper filter up here. Okay. So that's going to go there. Oops. That shelf goes right there. Okay. Okay. Great. Now I've got some glass to sort out. Right. Well, we are... well, I was going to say, are we making progress? Maybe? Glass is over here. Yeah, it's over there. Okay, since we've got some orange glass. Okay. Oops. Okay, we'll just swap those around. All right, and then I need some white panes. Oh, so exciting. White panes of glass. The most exciting ever. Right? Sure. Okay. All right. Now, I suppose I could grab some hoppers and just have them feed into this, but that might be something. Okay, so those are empty. Okay, that deep slate, well, yeah, I want to hang on to that deep slate. This is random woods, so I want to do that. The sweet berries may not sort. That's okay. We'll get there eventually. Okay. Oh, and the the shelves, again, I'm fairly certain I don't have stuff. Oh, I need to put ladders somewhere too. Those would go in the workstations, I think. Okay. All right, so the shelves and the berries and the ladders need to get sorted. Okay. All right. Well, then, let's hop over here and let's try to get something going. Let's see. Oak. Oak shelf. There we go. And the berries and the ladders. Ladders are going to go in the workstations. That makes sense. Honestly, maybe I'll just put sticks there too. That's, like I said, sticks are one of those things I can never agree with myself on where they should go. So they're going to go here. Okay, and then plants. Plants. Sweet berry bush. Or sweet berries. Anyway. Sweet berries go into the plants. Okay. All right, so we're kind of sort of getting there, I think. Okay. All right, so do I still need the signs? I don't know that I need the signs anymore. Okay, so let's go ahead and unload all of this fun stuff. Okay, spruce shelves. I Okay, let's hang on to the spruce shelves. I think I need to sort those. Yeah, same with the mangrove shelves. Basically, if it's a shelf, I didn't put it anywhere. Okay, so those will all go in there too. All right, let's go set some shelves in the filters. Ooh, yeah, that's right. Shelves are a thing. Okay. All right, so spruce, that would be this one. Okay, I do have spruce shelves. Good. Mangrove. Not have mangrove shelves. And dark oak. Don't have dark oak shelves. There we go. Sweet. So we'll let those get sorted in. All right, let's take a look at our unsorted chest here. Okay, birch shelves. Yep. All right, so let's double check our stone. Make sure I've got everything in place over here. Stone brick stairs should be smooth. Yeah, those should end up getting sorted correctly. All right, let's go check our birch. But yeah, these guys, they're doing their thing. Okay, birch. Oh yeah, well, the shelves obviously, but the trapdoors absolutely should have made it in. Okay. Yep, there they go. All right. Oh, this has some azalea leaves. Here, let's azalea and flowering azalea. Those should go here with the oak. Okay. Since azalea trees are basically just fancy oak trees, yeah, you know, we'll go with that. I think what I'll do, honestly, this would be better if I did it. Here, I'll put them in here. They don't need to go through the copper golems. Okay, the azaleas probably do. The wool, I know where the wool's going, and it's not here. Okay. You know, I don't know how the golems would treat the beds. If they treat them all as one thing? I just don't know. Okay. Okay, so I still need to get a bunch of nether stuff and things like that, but okay, snow. That can go in there. Right, that's again unsorted nonsense, which I still don't know why we're occasionally getting some green dye over here. Because it should sort through, but I guess if the golems are... Maybe if I was looking at the dye box. Yeah. Here, guys. Here, take that. Okay. He's got the dye. Okay. It's not going in there. And you put it in this box. He's not putting it in that box. Well, that's just strange. Okay, it's not like it's blocked or anything. It's just... The dude is just looking at them in a weird order. I bet that's the golem. I started over here. And so I bet rather than starting with this chest and moving on, he's starting here and moving I don't know. Even I can't understand their logic at times. Okay, smokers I probably don't have set up in the filter. Which, you know, makes sense. Okay, smoky talkies. Alright, smokers. Here we go. You do your smoking. Oh. Actually, some brisket actually sounds pretty good. All right. So I do have some empty shulker boxes over here. You know, it might be good just to maybe to have shulkers as one of the slots here. I mean, I don't know. Maybe. In the meantime, they're all going to go there. And yes, we have oodles and oodles of snow. Okay, so we have glass and stone and other things. Okay. All right, how are we looking here in the stone department? That's andesite stone. Okay. I think we're doing not too bad. Let's go ahead and load all of this stuff into the system. No, that's right. That's the one I wanted to hang on to. That I wanted to hang on to. Okay. All right. Honestly, this would be faster just to put the stone in the chest myself. But, what do I know? I know that I'm going to go put the stone in the chest myself. Honestly, that's true of other automated storage systems too, is that the player is still the fastest sorting system. Okay, the glass I need to go double check. Oh, pale moss block. Okay. The pale moss I need to sort, so we'll put that in there for now. The rest of this can go in there. Again, I probably should have not done the stone, but whatever. All right. All right, this was my terraforming box. You know, with all the andesite and... Oops, I need the pale moss. All of the andesite and tuff and the slabs and the tough slabs. And all of that good stuff. Okay. All right, so... the pale moss I need to sort. And the glass I need to be sure I've got all... have filters all set for that too. Sweet. Okay, so moss. All right, pale moss goes there. All right, so we'll get that going. And I suppose. Okay. I know this is going to go in there. Whoa. Unfortunately, I think I now have a snow deficiency. Do I have any powdered snow? No, I don't. Okay. So that means we are going to be a little bit stuck. Actually, I probably have some snow. Yeah, I need to put in 3 snow layers. I probably have some snow in one or more of these. Yeah, there we go. All right. Okay, 1, 2, 3. That should do it. Yep. Okay. Great. All right, let's go check this glass out. And while I don't think we're not done with the filters. Obviously, I don't have a redstone filter. You know, a box for all the redstone stuff. That's the wrong way. That's still the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way a lot today, y'all. It's gonna be fun or something. Up we go. Glass is over. Well, gravity. Gravity works. Okay. All right, so blue. Okay. Yep. Blue. All right. Cool. And then, let's see. Light gray. Okay. Actually do have a light gray pane there. Of course, you can't see it because light gray is stupid like that. Okay. I think I've got red. Yep. So red's wonderful. Concrete is another one I need to get it here that I don't have. So we'll grab a sign. We'll label the concrete. Okay. All right, let's go see if the signs have made it through the filter yet. I hope so. Okay. I've got a couple of them, so that works. Okay, so that's terracotta. This will be concrete. All right. Terracotta. All right. And you know what? Maybe I'll put claw and clay. Those make sense together. All right. And now over here, I do need... that's nether stuff. Okay. Okay, which probably should be quartz and things. And so now there are a handful of things that I still don't know what I'm going to do with them. Like honey, honeycomb, honey bottles, right? All of that stuff. Quartz, I don't know where it's going. Redstone. I could just pick a spot out for the redstone here. Quick. All right. All right, so redstone will go over here. In fact, I think what I can do is I can get my... Right, and what is that next to? That's next to the rails. Okay. Cool. So let's go ahead. We'll just pull out my my redstone shulker, and we'll do a couple of things here. All right. Those and the repeaters. Okay. So, right. So we're doing redstone, and we'll do redstone block. Right. Comparator, repeater. I won't have everything here, obviously, because I don't have everything, but we'll get a bunch of it in there. Okay, let's get all this stuff out of the way. Furnaces, hopper, need dropper, need redstone lamp. I guess I can sacrifice my target block. Okay. Yeah, so not everything will be there. Obviously, I don't have any pistons in my bundles or anything else like that, so I guess I can put a lever in there too, huh? Okay, right, so tripwire hook, lever. You know, all of that seems like good stuff to have in there. All right, and I don't think anything else there. I mean, there's stuff that I would have in my redstone chest, but I don't think makes sense to sort. Oh, except do I have composters? I do. Okay. It just doesn't make sense to sort into the redstone chest, right? Okay. The other thing, speaking of mob drops, ender pearls are a mob drop as well. So those should go in there. Okay. Okay, so it's definitely sorting. Great. Right. All right. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh, right. This is not where I need to be. Oh, I should probably put a rocket in somewhere too. We'll put rockets in the workstations. It seems like a place for things to go. All right. Cool. Oh, right. I'm going to my shulker monster, which is over here. And I'm going to see if there are any more shulker boxes full of things I want to throw into the system to get sorted. That one. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, this one I should. Okay. Because I do need to sort out some of this waxed this copper. Okay, this is all fine. Yeah, I need to sort those. Okay, yeah, I'll sort that one. Oh, look, more dyes. Cool. And set that up too. It's dark oak. Oh yeah, all sorts of packed dice. Wonderful. Okay, some dark oak. Okay. Yeah, let's go throw this stuff into the system as well. I suppose I could do some other things with this copper, but... Alright, if I come up here with a stone cutter and do stuff. So, alright. Alright, so we've got a copper bulb and a waxed copper bulb. Alright. We can throw those in there. Alright, now, yeah, alright, stone cutter. I've got one of those. Okay, so we need some of the chiseled there and some of this. Some of this. I mean, sure. Okay. Okay. This is fine. Actually, it's not. All right, so we've got waxed variants of all of these. Okay. Which is good. You know, gotta. But, I mean, who uses waxed, oxidized copper anything? But, okay. No, it's fine. It's there. I used to, I guess you can't. You have to, you do have to do it. There was a way of, like, automating that and stuff. But I don't know what it is, so, you know. So that's a thing. Okay. All right. All right, so stonecutter this stuff. So we can get some of this, some of this, that, and stairs. Yes, okay. Cool. Okay, so this will work. We'll get this in place. And so that's, you know, all of our oh, nope. All right, I have to go get some. All right. Let's get some snow and fix that filter. All right. So old copper goes there. Great. New copper. Okay, we'll go right in there. Cool. All right. Well, this works. Yeah, this will be good. I don't know that... Oh, darn it. Kind of needed one of those, but... All right. That's fine. Just grab one of those, and then we need 1, 2, 3. All right. That'll work. That'll certainly signify the old copper as well as anything else. Okay, and I don't have any of the nether trees, so that's a thing. Okay. Okay, so let's go take a look at our dye situation. All right, so I know so much stuff that's just not happening that's, you know, very exciting and stuff, right? I get it, right? I mean, it's as much fun as it is to come look at these guys as they go sorting through things. That's just not very exciting. I get it. All right. Yeah. Okay. This one's got some stuff to sort. All right, so let's grab these dyes. All right. And we have pink, magenta, purple, cyan, black, like gray. Okay. That's a fair number of them. Orange? Do I have orange in there? No. Orange. Okay. Yes, we've got a few things that are still bleeding through. But it's okay. We'll get it sorted out, I guess, eventually. Okay, black goes in there. That's gray. Okay. Did I have white dye? I think I did. Yep, I do. White dye goes in there. All right. Yes. Yes. Okay, so the roses I have to go sort elsewhere. Okay. Also, the yellow glass probably should be set up as a filter. Do have magenta glass, right? Yep. Okay, and the dyes. Black, stained glass. Yep. All right, nice. Okay, we'll grab that stone that managed to leak through. Okay. And said, I don't know why it's leaking, but it is. Gotta be careful when your stone leaks, right? It's just seems like a problem. Yeah. All right. Plants. Okay. What is this? Okay. Just go double check and make sure. Yeah, because I think I just happen to have a golem or something that's not doing things in the right order. You know, which can happen. They're typically really good about it. You know, if you give them the stuff in order, they're usually good about keeping things in order, but... Okay. All right. And then the snow layers can go into. All right. Anything else here that I wanted to sort out? That's a keeper. All right. This one I can sort. Oh, I don't know that I have item frames going anywhere. I mean, that's okay, I guess. Just, okay, and then the obsidian. The obsidian is going in with the nether stuff. I mean, also I need a space for end stuff as well, don't I? Maybe the obsidian would be better in the end. Oh no, I have an end stuff thing. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah. So, right. Oh, where to put the... See, obsidian is one of those weird ones too, because I think about it as nether stuff because of nether portals and crying obsidian and things like that. But it also, there's a lot of obsidian in the end, but I think the, right, I did put it here, right? The nether. Yeah. So we'll put the obsidian there. And then for our workspace, yep, get an item frame. Okay. And the obsidian, I actually, well, I've got the farm. We're fine. Let's just let that sort its way out. Okay. Yeah, so there are a few things. So stone we're doing okay. It just, I don't know why, but some of it just didn't get sorted in the right place. But yeah, so like this guy, he was putting stone in, but stone should fit right here. Darn it. Can't shift click, it ends up in the thing. Oh, there's snow right there. Okay. Yeah, just for some reason they're not seeing the stone. I don't get it, but you know, what do I know? I'm not a copper golem. Probably for good reason. Yeah. Okay. So all of this stuff. So I've got a lot of empties. Of course, the andesite I want to keep. This, I think I want to keep. This one, I think maybe I'll sort. That one's empty. Yeah, let's go ahead and throw this into the sorter. Said it's not fast, but it's mostly reliable, kind of, sort of, hopefully. Okay. All right, so granite's going to go in there. The ores. We'll check the spider eye. I don't know that I've got... Oh, right, the honey. I don't know what I'm doing with the honey. I don't know if I have that set up, so... I think I'm just going to set up the honeycomb and the honey in with the workstations. Does it make sense? No. But... Kinda... I don't know. Mob drops. Okay. Spider eye. Alright. And then the workstations, we'll just do honey and the honeycomb. Alright. Oh, light gray stained glass. Let's go for that way. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if the other golems are getting in each other's way. And because they're in each other's way, they can't get to the box, and so they go to the next one. That would be an interesting problem. Huh. Suppose it's worth thinking about. Okay. Yeah, the quartz, I don't have anything. Okay. Yeah, it also might be handy. Oops, I want those carrots. Thank you. Might be handy to have a loading system down here that takes everything up to the surface, but... Okay, so I now have sticks and honey blocks being sorted, so... I've got filters in place for all that nonsense. Okay. Yeah, we've got a bunch of stuff, but getting that much closer to actually being organized. So, you know, oh, did I put... Okay. I can put a redstone dust on this. Ta-da! Okay. Sweet. Is it, obviously, it's not complete, but it's better than nothing. Okay, and so we've got 4 extra slices here. This whole section is empty. This is for non-stackables. So, obviously, armor and tools I've got coming in over here. Okay, so we've got some stuff happening there. So yeah, we've got some extra slices, so we can deal with some extra overflow and things like that. Or extra overflow, extra items that I haven't been thinking about that we need to sort out and stuff, but I think for the most part we're kind of doing okay. Okay, and then it's a bunch of these are I'm going to keep. Of course, that bone meal. I'm going to throw the bone meal in there. All right. Okay, so I think we're going to be doing better. Said I've got all of those shulkers in here that said a lot of them I'm going to be keeping. I'm going to take back and put into my own storage. And there's some of these, like all of the snow, which those we can just take those, put them right into the storage system. Okay. just leave the shulkers in there. Okay. Oh, got a little extra coal there, don't I? Okay. And, you know, there are a few of these that might want to do something else with. Okay. Just to not run through the storage system, but maybe just put the shulker box full of stuff into the chests. Right? That could be handy. Stone. Oh, cool. Do this one at a time. Okay, we are awesome. Okay. Yeah, because that's the thing with a lot of these systems. I mean, I only have 3 double chests worth for each of these slices, and they're great. But, you know, they'll fill up, so compressing some things down into shulker boxes, even though it's not automatic, is helpful. Okay, so, right, I can, that's andesite stone. Right, so this is stone, 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 stone. Okay, granite's all over here. All right. Yeah, just all of this happy little snow. Okay. All right, so slap some ores in, some gravel. I guess I can put that coal in. Actually, do I have coal as a... Yes, I am grabbing coal. Okay. Good. That's handy. All right. So yeah, so we've got lots of snow here. In fact, I've got so much powdered snow, which is good. I may need that at some point in the future, but it'll be nice to have anyway. Okay. Yeah, all the powdered snow. Okay, let's try to condense some of this so it's all the same thing and the same stuff. Okay. Some of that, pull out that, all of that. All that snow goes in there. Cool. And now we have a couple of empty shulker boxes, couple full ones. Okay, or mostly full ones, you know, that's cool too. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I've got a few shulker boxes. Getting all of these back, it's going to take multiple trips to get them all back to my base, but that's okay. Right? You know, shulker boxes are fairly easy to transport, so I'm okay with that. It's just a matter of doing it. But the shulker monster here is starting to get itself under control, which is really nice. No, I think I want to take this bed. I'm just gonna slide it over there. Okay. All right, so I think all of these. Okay. Go ahead and grab my stone cutter back here. This is good. Now, let's come back here. I think I've got, do I have another partial snow box here? I do. All right. Today, we sort the snow. Tomorrow, we probably also sort the snow. Alright. Cool. So much snow to sort. Okay, but a lot of this is going back with me anyway. So what's that? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's grab those, and I guess let's head back to my main base. We'll drop off some of this stuff. And I probably should hang out here and let the golems do some sorting, but I think we'll do that off camera. You know, the time to AFK is while you're not here, right? Okay, so let us meander right over this way. It's a beautiful day on the nether roof. A beautiful day in the nether. I am running out of rockets. Cool. Well, we'll grab some more when we get back to my base. I've got a few in my shulker box, so we'll be fine. Alright. Right in here. Awesome. Okay. Heck! Well, that worked. I mean, except for the fact that it didn't. It worked just great. Okay. Now we're good. Okay, so some of these, let's take a look. Some of these I just want to put in. Yeah, that can go in there, I suppose. Yeah, it's okay too. I do have a lot of stone, though. The cobble I don't want to mess with. That one will do. That one I don't want to mess with. Okay. Yeah, some of these I really just need to just stick back in the box. Okay. Or grab a, like, to have an empty, mostly empty shulker, something like that. Yeah, we'll deal with it. But no, I have this shulker of dark oak. I'm gonna go ahead and let that unload. Okay. One of these. Yeah. Because it's just gonna be easier for me later. Okay. Alright, so this. I'm gonna load up some. Yeah, just compress a little bit of this into a shulker box. Okay, just because it would kind of be nice, you know. Okay. I'm going to have a lot more stone coming in, so yeah, compressing all of that's going to be good. All right, so now I've got some brick. That's not brick. There we go. There's some brick. Got some sandstone, which goes over here. Yep. Sandstone. So snow, that's cobble. Okay. This one. Again, in this storage system, I put ice with my redstone. Okay. Snow. Yeah, a lot of... Actually. Hang on. Hang on. We got this. Know what I'm doing? Sort of. Okay. Let's just load up a bunch of snow into this guy. There we go. There, that'll make this a little bit simpler. Just a little bit. Okay. You know, I should bring some of those shulkers of powdered snow back, but maybe I'll do that off camera, right? Okay. Oh, right, more snow. It's okay. That's why I have shulker boxes. Does make things a little bit simpler. Okay, cobblestone's over here. It's great. Okay, just recharge that shulker box. Okay. All right, see? Nice and easy. And then this one, that's the stone. I can put in, what is it, about 3 more stacks? Okay. Wonderful. All right. Cool. Yeah, see, I'm kind of getting a little bit full on stone. But it's all good. It's all good. I can compress it all down as I need to, but for now we're doing okay. All right. And said I've got a bunch of shulkers to unload in here, so cool. System is running, which is wonderful, and that should just about do it. So, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to do. Yeah, I need to AFK back at the main, or back at the community storage. Okay, should have phantoms, but maybe I was just inside enough. Always a possibility. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, but I think that will do it today. Probably. Yeah, so yeah, I know, a little bit tedious and stuff. It needed to get done. I just had to knuckle down and do it. It was one of those things that it's like I have been putting it off for a while. And now, so the filters aren't perfect, but they're better. Right? They are much better than they were. And I'm okay with that. Okay, so let's, yeah, we'll just duck through here. The shulker farm and community storage. It's a good place. All right. Nice. Well, we'll let those golems do their thing. And in the meantime, it is about time for me to be shutting her down for the day. I want to give a special shout out to my supporters at musicfreegaming.com. You'll see them scrolling by here in just a moment. If you'd like to help support the channel, that is a fabulous way to do it. Obviously, the best way to support the channel is just to watch the streams and like, subscribe, follow, whatever your platform of choice lets you do. Next stream is going to be Saturday morning at 7:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. I will not be sorting items here. In fact, I think I might go Nautilus hunting. So that's going to be fun and exciting. So we'll check that action out. And until next time, be excellent to each other. And this is Music Free Gaming signing off.